Hello Star Seekers. This is Jeannie from Horoscope Forecasts 369. Whether you're an Aries or a Pisces, we're here to guide you. Let's cut through the cosmic noise and dive into today's horoscope predictions. Saturday, July 29th, 2023. The astrology of today, all signs. The moon spends most of the day until 11:44 p.m. EDT in the sign of Sagittarius, encouraging an enthusiastic approach. We're especially interested in what's true and just with the Sagittarius moon. We set our sights high during this transit, but if too high, the moon square to Neptune this evening can burst our bubble. Optimism is one of the positive traits of this position. Neglecting to see the essential details of a plan is a possible weakness. With the Capricorn moon from 11:44 p.m. forward, we recognize that reasonable boundaries and rules can reduce worry and chaos and pay more attention to our long-term goals and responsibilities. We crave results, preferring to see the reality of a situation. The moon is void from 7:51 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, with the moon's last aspect before changing signs, a trine to Venus, until the moon enters Capricorn at 11:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Today's Aries horoscope. You're in a good position to connect with others and pursue creative ventures, dear Aries, particularly those from the past. You could be especially interested in and focused on an old project or even relationship. The moon spends most of the day in your adventure sector, inspiring you to reach new heights. This can be a day when you seek some extra emotional stimulation. The desire for just a little more from a relationship or project is with you. You're bound to shake things up so life doesn't become dull. You want to know you're growing, learning, and improving. Disagreements are possible but can lead to some useful brainstorming sessions. Today's Taurus horoscope. You're in a great position to satisfy both your need for familiar, everyday activities with the desire to see and learn more than the usual today, dear Taurus. You're looking to the past for solutions to problems, particularly related to family or domestic matters and financial issues. You're especially perceptive with today's moon transit, sensitizing you to the hidden layers of situations. You quickly cut through the fluff to the true motivations or bottom line. You might thoroughly enjoy a deeper attachment to your projects, ventures, or people in your life today. Work and health matters may gain traction, and there can be practical tips on how to improve them through your friends or networking. Today's Gemini horoscope. The moon spends most of the day in your partnership sector, dear Gemini, boosting your social instincts. It's a good time to more deeply appreciate a partner or friend's role in your life and honor this reality. You might now crave the input of someone you trust. It's also a good day to recycle or revive past ideas and enthusiasm for a person or project. Communicating, connecting, and enjoying learning can figure strongly. You're finding ways to balance your responsibilities with quality personal time, and it feels great to pace and moderate yourself in this way. Today's Cancer horoscope. You're in the right mindset to categorize, organize, and sort today, dear Cancer. You might also spot a great deal, find a use for something you had put aside, or revive a past business idea. Attending to others' needs, performing services, or coming to the aid of people in your life can be more satisfying than usual. You're bringing more creativity to your methods, particularly with work, schedules, and daily life. It can be a good day for seeing new ways of doing things that improve or make your life a little more enjoyable. Planning things out is generally more in favor than jumping to action today, and attempting to wrap your head around a master plan can be satisfying. You're also likely to feel pleasantly motivated for home and family activities. Today's Leo horoscope. With the moon in your creative and romantic sector most of the day, you gravitate to unique and special ways to enjoy or express yourself, dear Leo. You may be putting more than usual energy and effort into your creations, and you're sharing your beliefs and ideas with enthusiasm. Others may be thinking about you and drawn to you more than usual, especially past friends or lovers. You, too, could be focusing on unresolved matters. Your passion for a project or personal interest, particularly a past one, is growing. Balancing duties with personal interests or services to others can be more straightforward today. You might come up with clever ways to combine the two. For example, you can turn a chore into a pleasant pursuit. Today's Virgo horoscope. The moon spends much of the day in your protective sector of home and family, dear Virgo, and you're in processing mode. You seek more peace or quiet, and planetary energies active now make it easy to go with the flow. At the same time, your focus on the past is notable and positive as it's moderate and creative. You might get in touch with what you genuinely need or value, which helps you make good choices and develop workable ideas later. Past relationships can be on your mind in a mostly pleasant way. Your enthusiasm for emotional understanding is strong, which may inspire others in your life to open up and connect with you. You may be able to find a nice balance between keeping to yourself and trying out new things. Today's Libra horoscope. Today holds good energy for attending to your personal and body needs, dear Libra, or for focusing on self-development. It can be a great time to devise plans to improve your health or routines. You can feel pleasantly motivated and dedicated to the moon in your communication sector most of the day. It's also strong for bonding with others who share similar goals and visions. With your curiosity engaged, you seek information and interesting interactions, and a blast from the past can be in strong focus. Chatting, reminiscing, learning, and pursuing old personal interests can be especially satisfying now. Today's Scorpio horoscope. The moon spends most of the day in your solar second house, dear Scorpio, making it a fine time, generally speaking, for considering purchases or applying yourself to works in progress. You're thinking about what's best for you in the long term, which ultimately helps you make good choices. With Venus retrograde, it's a good idea to review and research before you commit, but today holds decent energy for these types of activities. Unraveling a mystery from your past may be in focus. It's also a good time for a subtle but useful boost to your reputation or professional life. There can be special wisdom when it comes to how to best use your resources or talents. The need to put things into their proper places can be strong, as you feel empowered by organization. Today's Sagittarius horoscope. You might find that you do a great job of both attending to friends and paying attention to family or loved ones today, dear Sagittarius. You can feel pleasantly dedicated to important people in your life. There is extra oomph and creativity or originality in your approach to the world today. You're more in touch with what you're feeling, and while you're not necessarily telling all, you're a little more forthcoming than usual. There is easy energy with you or dealing with complicated or problematic matters creatively and peacefully. The moon spends most of the day in your sign, pulling up emotions and giving you a chance to understand how you honestly feel about recent events. Today's Capricorn horoscope. You might learn something important about a love interest or your own feelings today, dear Capricorn. There is wisdom to your ideas, and others might seek your advice. Easy energy is with you for feeling pleasantly connected with someone or focused on a relationship in a comfortable way. With the moon in your solar 12th house most of the day, it's also a good time for tying up loose ends, reflecting, healing, and resting. The atmosphere is ripe for intimacy, and you might admit to yourself feelings you've been avoiding. You're in a wonderful position to strategize both along practical and personal lines and even combine the two creatively. You could see a complicated situation, relationship, or person in a more favorable light. Today's Aquarius horoscope. With the moon in your social sector for most of the day, dear Aquarius, your need for a sense of belonging to something greater than yourself is in the spotlight. Even with Venus retrograde, it's a good time for self-expression through and with others. Resolve to reach out to others in different ways. Consider mixing up your routine just a little since today's transits are good for experimenting, even in small ways. While you may not agree on all levels, there can be satisfying exercises in understanding, and you could end up with better, more refined plans. In your conversations and musings today, there can be much focus on the past, and the desire is strong to do things differently as you learn from past experiences. Today's Pisces horoscope. You could find yourself in a more noticeable situation that keeps you on your toes today, dear Pisces, with the moon at the top of your solar chart most of the day. Good energy is with you for seeing your life direction or career matters in a creative way. You're approaching business, work, and possibly health or fitness matters differently, and it's successful. There might also be a great find or memory of an old pursuit that seems more doable now. You can better see what from your past is valuable and worth your effort and what isn't. You can also be fascinated by a mystery to solve. You're interested in exploring a topic further. As we wrap up, I'm Jeannie thanking you for tuning in to Horoscope Forecasts 369. Remember, these are guides, but your will shapes your destiny. Like, share, subscribe for more astro insights, and let the stars guide you until we meet again. Take care.